What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Let me hit y'all with this one real quick. As y'all can see by the title, the circus is almost over, and everybody knows when the circus comes to town, it's a big deal. At least it used to be. I don't know about now. Um, when you think about a circus, the main attractions of a circus are the animals and the clowns. And that is an absolute perfect metaphor for the kind of society that we live in. The society that we live in has turned into a society that's filled with animals and clowns. And the animals and the clowns, they perform and do what they do. They carry out their buffoonery, and the animals do their little tricks and whatever it is. And then after a while, they pack up and they move on. They move on to the next town and they entertain the next group of people. Like I say, these are all metaphors in the way that I'm phrasing it. Is because this life that we live in right now is been overtaken and overrun by animals and clowns, all being controlled by a conductor, a circus conductor, one who's in charge of running the show. And when you look at how we move in this world and in this society, man, everything is centered around being messy, being disrespectful, um, being naked and over sexualized, being sexist, being having no regard for the lives of your fellow human beings, having no godly presence within ourselves to where we'll do anything to each other, and in most cases not feel an ounce of remorse. But the circus is almost over. It's winding down, and those who enjoy being a part of the circus are gonna be very disappointed when that time comes, and they're no longer able to sit on the sideline and laugh and joke and clap and enjoy it, because that's the third element of the circus that I didn't mention, or I say the fourth element. When I say you got the circus conductor, you got the animals, you got the clowns, then you have the audience. Um, we reaching a point where nobody is going to be able to sit on the sidelines and kind of just eat popcorn and watch what's going on. There's going to be decisions that are going to have to be made um, within our own lives, and those of us who are being influenced by the circus and by the activities um, inside this circus are going to get caught up in the wave, and not the kind of wave that you want to get caught up in. So we're in a time where we got to really, really move smarter and not let the things that we see on TV, the things that we see on the internet, the social media, and even the things that we see just walking around, because um, they say life imitates art, uh, but I look at it as going both ways. Life does imitate art, and then art imitates life. So it's all a circular pattern. But at the end of the day, we are copying the wrong kind of behavior. We copying the wrong kind of behavior as a whole, and we have developed such a great attraction to everything that represents um, buffoonery, everything that represents stupidity, everything that represents ignorance. We have developed uh, an insatiable attraction to that. But as you can see, the way the world is looking, the way the game is changing, that this thing is on the way out. I say it all the time, Mr. Titanic. So I don't know how much popcorn you got left, but you might want to set it down and leave from under that tent, because we've all seen the elephants get mad and storm into the crowd. We've all seen the lions escape sometimes, and they might catch somebody up every now and then. And we all see the clowns who are just out entertaining with no sense of dignity, no sense of self-pride, and they are just happy to giggle and play and laugh, all to the delight and all to the satisfaction of the audience, but more importantly, to the satisfaction of the circus conductor, the one who's in control of the whole thing, the one who runs the show. And a lot of times we don't even see who that is. Um, these governments, these industries, these agencies, these families, they are the conductors. So I wouldn't join the circus if I was you. I wouldn't join it. And be very careful in how long you find yourself watching it. And be very careful with what your thought process is as you're watching it. If you're watching it to be entertained, be careful with that. If you're watching it to study and kind of get an understanding of what not to do and how not to move, cool. All right, man, this your big brother K-Rino. Don't fall in love with this stuff, man. I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.